What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode of Mama and Papa Joe. It's the middle of the week and it's lunchtime. Mama and I feel like some steak-filled lettuce wraps. You're going to want to check this short one out. Let's go. All right, this is such a simple cook. The hardest part is going to be the prep, which I've kind of already got going. What I've got here is one whole red bell pepper, one whole poblano pepper, medium heat, and a couple of slices of some yellow onion. This is a little beef tallow. I'm just going to give these a nice little brushing on both sides. Doesn't require a whole lot. And both the steak and these veggies are going to get a nice dose of chupacabra, the all-purpose, as well as some coarse cracked pepper. We're going to be grilling these, of course. And off to a pan with these. I've got a beautiful piece of some nice bottom sirloin flap. I'm going to get this out of the package and dry it off. This is pretty much going to be a well-done cook. A little more beef tallow on each side. Coarse cracked pepper. That chupacabra. All right, before we head outside, we're going to get our lettuce prepped. All right, so we've got one head of green lettuce. And we're just going to create a bit of a bowl out of this. This lettuce tends to be pretty crispy. So anything that's discolored, really wilted, like the first couple of early layers, you want to discard. The thick veins, you want to discard. So you'll be double checking this lettuce to make sure it's fairly clean. Once you've separated carefully your larger outer leaves or layers, you'll rinse them under the sink. And you want to try to keep them intact. That's a nice one. And the parts of this lettuce that you don't use just simply become salad for another day. Based on how the leaves come off, you may have to layer them to get the type of coverage that you want. So we'll get these rinsed and dried off. All right, our coals are ready. Ooh, fire's nice and hot. We're going to drop these veggies first. Try to utilize the entire fire to get a quick grill, some nice char. But let's give these a few minutes. All right, pretty much time to get these off of here, man. We got a nice blister. Oh, yes. That's beautiful right there. Oh, yeah. For a quick grill. All right, so it's been almost 3 minutes on the first side, and you can see how they shrivel up, man. Oh, yeah, I like that color. And we'll probably go about the same, another 2.5 to 3 minutes or so. Windy day, so I've been using my lid kind of as a bit of a wind block. All right, that's been about another 2.5 minutes, folks, and we're going to call that good, man. The way they shrunk and thickened up, maybe we preserved a little bit of pink inside, but I definitely don't want to overcook these. So we're going to give these 5-10 minutes or so before we cut into them. All right, we've given this a good 10 minutes or so to rest, man. You know that you always want to cut against the grain. There's our grain. Smells good. Cuts easily, too. All right, we preserved a little color. We're going to put that right back in there in that juice. Get that juice up out of there. Let me get that juice. All right, folks, we're going to put together a couple of wraps. After I rinsed, I tried to dry them with a paper towel. That didn't work very well. So I put a little coffee mug under there and just hung them upside down to try to get them to dry somewhat. Let's give this a shot. That's a beautiful leaf right there, man. I'm going to kind of double up. I'm looking for something that looks like that. I don't even know what I want to put in here first. What should it be first, Mama? You don't know either.
I don't know. I'm
yeah. All right, there's a little meat. I want this spread out throughout the wrap. I'm just going to put them whenever I get ready, man. Some nicely seasoned avocado. Some of those onions. peppers. Mama wanted some 4 cheese in one, and I want some blue cheese in the other, so we're gonna do one of each. I also want some fresh red onion. Then we'll come back with another layer of some goodness. And I hope I'm not overfilling the way I always do. But
You think?
that'll get it done.
Okay.
Now this should be the fun part right here. To gently wrap. All right. And that does not look so bad. I don't have the paper Subway does. This is just some parchment paper. We'll see what that looks like. So let's knock out another one. Not as pretty as that first one, but we're gonna layer. A little blue cheese crumble. Oh yeah. Oh, I love the smell of blue cheese. There's a little 4 cheese. What the heck? Forgot my Mexican crema on Mama's.
That's okay.
She's gonna have to add hers while she eats. It's nice and weighty. All right, we'll get cleaned up, folks. We'll come back and we'll slice these. I will never be working at Subway or Chipotle or any one of those places, but let's see what we look like. All right, this is Mama's without that crema sauce.
Looks good.
But I like the distribution, man. That's beautiful. And then me with the blue cheese and that crema sauce. Oh, yeah. That crema does make a difference in the way things look.
Yep.
Yeah, it definitely makes a difference. All right, let's get a taste. All right, folks, let's see what this is all about. Here it goes, baby. Oh, my goodness. Immediately I get that steak with that chupacabra. Then there's a little zing from that poblano pepper. But everything really worked. I could even use a little bit more of my crema sauce. That steak is so tender. If you're one of those that are into keto, low carb, that's the ticket right there. Well, thank you guys and gals as usual for hanging out with Mom and Papa Joe. We really appreciate it. Be on the lookout for another video coming very soon. In the meantime, Mom and I want you guys to take care of yourselves, look out for each other, and we'll see you when we see you. Holla.